Climate change is occurring earlier and more rapidly than expected. Even at the current level of 1 degree Celsius warming, it's alarming. A major part of the population in the region lives in riverine and coastal plains, vulnerable and subject to periodic and extensive hazards such as floods and landslide. Every year, the region faces persistent challenges. More than ever, we need to protect the ASEAN people from disaster, to advocate and promote a shift from disaster response towards building a disaster-resilient community. To forge a more resilient and inclusive future, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, through the ACDM Working Group of Prevention and Mitigation, with support from the Government of Japan through the ASEAN-Japan Integration Fund, is partnering with the Institute for Global Environmental Strategies, the Asian Disaster Preparedness Center, and CTI Engineering to implement pilot projects on disaster risk reduction by integrating climate change projection into risk assessment. This is in support of the ASEAN Agreement on Disaster Management and Emergency Response Work Program 2016 to 2020.
The ASEAN project on disaster risk reduction by integrating climate change projection into flood and landslide is a continuation of a JICA-funded project whereby the integration of disaster risk reduction and climate change adaptation was identified as key priority. The recent study revealed that flood and landslide were the two most common water-related disasters caused by rain and can be seen across the ASEAN region.
Integrated flood risk management has a mutual link to concept of IWRM, land use management, and adaptation to climate change impact.
The ASEAN project on disaster risk reduction by integrating climate change projection, a capacity building initiative, is directed mainly towards pilot project implementations in 4 selected sites in 2 countries, giving hands-on training through a series of workshop and field exercise including rainfall runoff and inundation analysis, modeling exercise through HEC series.
It provides platform for Asian member countries to participate and to sharing knowledge on disaster risk reduction, policies, awareness, and activities to the participating countries. For me, it's a very good platform.
I hope that ASEAN member states obtain the guideline and easy to apply. Our country based to the hazard. ASEAN countries should be have another project to support ongoing because disaster occur more ASEAN member states or one ASEAN one response should be work together.
This project, IFM concept is pervading in some ASEAN countries. ASEAN countries ready for the implementation of inventions along with IFM concept. However, still there are some issues to be solved in the countries. Information sharing, monitoring, evaluation, and implementation cycles. Think about cooperative system to make a plan together with related sectors in order to establish business continuity for your country to sustainable development.
For the last 12 months working with the RBP, we have been impressed actually with the proactive from the local government and leadership of NDMO, as well as the eagerness from the district level officer. They wanted to learn more and more, which make this project is more meaningful actually.
เมืองภูคูนพวกเขาผ่านระยะการตั้งเมืองมาฮอดปัจจุบันคันเว้ารวมแล้วทางด้านผลกระทบโดยเฉพาะเป็นทางด้านภัยพิบัติธรรมชาติก็แม่นว่ามีความเสี่ยงสูงเป็นขีดสูงชันมีปัจจัยเสี่ยงทางด้านดินเสาะเจือนบ่เฉพาะแต่เฮ็ดให้สูญเสียทางด้านทรัพย์สินเงินทองของพ่อแม่ประชาชนก็ยังสูญเสียทางด้านชีวิตในระยะผ่านมาอันนี้เป็นปัญหาที่ว่าท้าทายต่อเมืองภูคูนพวกเขา
Not only did we focus on capacity building and hands-on training for government officials or the vulnerability survey, we involved the communities, the village heads, the ward authorities to help identify the prone areas, to help identify the existing resources in the communities and what could be done in terms of preparedness, mitigation, in terms of response and post-disaster.
First steps of community-based landslide disaster risk reduction mapping with the community start with the mapping the important feature in the community using imagery as guidance for the community to identify all the features within their environment, the community. And the second step is to discuss to work on the seasonal calendar. The third step was to map the resources within the community itself. So these three steps are combined as an input for DRR action plan at the community level, which in the end will need to be integrated in the district level DRR action plan. From project team, we are happy to transfer the knowledge because we've seen the enthusiasm from the RBP and also district level officer.
ในนามส่วนตัวแมนรู้สึกดีใจที่ได้มีโครงการตัวนี้มาจะตั้งปฏิบัติอยู่ประเทศลาวโครงการนี้มีความสำคัญถือว่าเป็นโครงการหนึ่งที่นำผลประโยชน์มาให้สู่ประชาชนให้มีความรับรู้เกี่ยวกับเรื่องปัญหาให้มีความรับรู้เกี่ยวกับเรื่องการตอบโต้เกี่ยวพร้อมรับมือป้องกันกับปัญหาภัยพิบัติที่มันจะเกิดขึ้น
From our sharing experience, we have learned a lot. We have seen the same goal. We have go to the same direction. This is a good workshop to bring up all the different agencies and maybe we can find a solution and make our regions safer. I'm very glad to be part of it.